Join the session. Vision.
Kind of stuff.
Alright. Let's start in a second. Get started. Shalom. Start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakodash Rakah.
Honor to the apostles and elders at the great millstone who will well. Peace and blessings to the brothers teaching the truth across the four corners of the earth where we have been scattered to. Unfortunately, but due to due for a greater good, that's due to a greater good that's promised to come to us. Say it like that. And this all happened due to the breaking of the Holy Covenant, which was done by the Israelites. And to any new listeners out there, yes, we proclaim ourselves to be the descendants of the Israelites, right? Which we descend from, and obviously we are afflicted by the disclaimer of breaking the Holy Covenant, which is being scattered. So to the rest of you believers out there, you newly awakened Israelites, you brothers and sisters, children, tuning into this faith, right? And the end of these last times, these last days, to I say peace and blessings as well. All right, so see what the title is. We can go ahead and get straight to it, and it's the famine of the word, man. Yesterday got news that the web shut down. Really, you might as well say the web because everything's on YouTube, but YouTube shut down worldwide, and it just happened like that. You see what I'm saying? Because people don't get. They don't get the seriousness of the times we in, man. Matter of fact, let's start with that real quick before we go into the lesson. Let me get Philippians 4 and 5. Matter of fact, no, let me get 1 Peter 4 and 7. You got it?
It's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. Mm-hmm. But the end of all things is at hand.
So there you go. So the end of all things is at hand, man. You see that? Matter of fact, let me get Romans, I believe that's 11 and 3. In fact, 11 and 12, I believe it is. Not time to wake up out of sleep. Where you at? No, it ain't it. Let me see verse. Let me get 12. Let me get chapter 12. 12 and 11. Try that.
Not slothful in business.
1 second. 1 second. Until we get that, let me get Slocky 13 and 11. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
This is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. 4 and 5. And that, knowing the time.
And that what?
And that, knowing the time.
Right, we know the time. You see, we in the last times. We in the end of the last times. The end of the last days. The last times of you know, us so-called Negroes, blacks, aka African Americans, in which this lesson is out to. You see, this admonishment is out to. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, West Indians, Latinos, Latinas, Black Lives Matter believers out there that's seeing that's crap. You're the Israelites. This is out to you. So, one more time on that.
Romans 13:11.
Yeah.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
You see that? Now it's high time to awake out of sleep, man. And that goes for you, brothers in the truth. Bullshit. Don't really believe. You just lingering around. A lot of brothers don't even believe, man. Let me get read that one more time, Salaki.
That now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah.
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Let me get 1 Peter 4:17. Real quick. Come on.
This 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17.
Yeah.
For the time is come that judgment must begin.
That what?
That judgment must begin.
And so judgment, it takes place every morning. You know what I'm saying? The scripture say, but the unjust don't know any shame, man. You see, people don't get it. Wicked men understand not judgment, but we ain't talking about it's wicked niggas in the truth, man, that snuck in unaware. You got it. One more time.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin.
So there go that time word again. So we in the last times. The time has come when judgment shall begin. That's the end of all things, man. Let me get Joel. Let me see real quick. They believe Joel the 3rd chapter. Let me get Joel 3. Joel 3.
What's it say that you looking for?
Let me get where it say I think that's in 3. Where it say he gonna gather all the nations. 11. What you got?
3 and 2. I will also gather all nations.
You can start there. Yep. Started 1.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days.
Once again, behold, man. In what days?
In those days.
The end of the last day. These days. Come on.
And in that time.
There go that time again. Come on.
When I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Because this is what this is all turned into. He said it's the end of all things. Right? So that's the end of, our captivity. You see what I'm saying? But that's when you find out if you made the team or not. Because a lot of dudes and people get cut. Women, you get cut before then. But if the Lord allows you to linger all the way till then, which the scriptures say he has the power to do, you see what I'm saying? You still going to find out then. It's a time written for that. One more time on it.
Joel 3 and 1.
Yeah.
For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also.
He will also, so it's going to be a lot of things going on during this time. You see? Come on.
I will also gather all nations.
You see, he's going to gather all nations. That means all non-Israelite people. Come on.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yep, which is the valley of Yehoshaphat. Come on.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
You see that? Now let me get that again real quick.
Come on. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
See, it's an order to it, though. You see that? There's an order to the judgment. It's going to start at the house of God. And that's those. Let me get Zephaniah 1 and 12 real quick. Zephaniah 1 and 12. Got it. Go ahead.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time.
That time again. Come on.
That I will search Jerusalem with candles.
Yep, with candles. Come on.
And punish the men that are settled on their leads.
Let me get Proverbs 9:27.
That say in their hearts, the Lord Yahweh will not do good.
Yep.
Neither will he do evil.
You see that? That's like another description when the Lord Yahweh said, blessed is the man that watches, and for when he coming, he find him watching. And he said, you got the other dude that's gonna be like the Lord prolongeth his coming. For is 19 and 27. One more time on that, brother.
Zephaniah 1 and 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles.
See, so right before the judgment, the Lord is going to be searching. Really, this is going to be happening during the judgment as well, because the scriptures tell you that the Lord said, "He that that don't want me to reign over him," paraphrasing, bring him hither and slay him before me. You see what I'm saying? So that's the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, man. Getting rid of the fake men. That's what this is going into. You got it one more time.
And it shall come to pass that at that time I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leads.
You see, he gonna punish the men that's bullshit, man. That's settled on their leads. You can get that word for leads real quick in the Hebrew. You know?
It's Shamar. Something preserved. The settlings.
Matter of fact, no. Let me get the word for settle, Salaki. You see, because your leads is you know, you fake invested in America. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to preserve the little bit you have remaining. How should I talk about that too? Come on.
It says Korpah. To thicken, condense, settle, become dense.
Yep. See, that's likened unto when the Lord said in the Torah, in Deuteronomy, he said Jerusalem wax fat and kick this feet. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker think they got the truth figured out. You know what I'm saying? You got all you need, because that's what that fat is going into. It's going into it's like not Jerusalem, but Jeshurun, but that's what it's going into, abundance. That's what fatness mean, man. You got it.
So I say to draw up the feet.
You see that? That's how you see it's the spirit. Let me get this. This is he said Jeshurun wax fat, man. And Jeshurun is another name for Israel, man. It's Israelites. So you can't give that's why this truth is so it's supposed to be uneasy, man. You see what I'm saying? But niggas start they niggas get comfortable. You see what I'm saying? It's supposed to be an uncomfortable environment, man. Cause you never know. What's comfortable about never knowing? Only thing we know is these prophecies gonna kick off, and now we hoping that we the men of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? But you got mothers walking around like they know they done made it and shit. You know? And the first thing that hit when the internet went down is damn. You know, I hope I'm a man of the Lord, because without that, you're finished. You see what I'm saying? But if you're doing everything you need to be doing according to this, you should be straight. You're gonna be straight. You know? Mothers don't even know though. Let me get this real quick. This is you got it one more time on that. One you just read.
God. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us.
So who's the house of God? Who's the us? That means you brothers that know the truth. You sisters that know the truth. See what I'm saying? You got it?
God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?
You see that? So that's telling you, this is literally pointing to men who know the truth. So one more time on what you just read, brother. And then I got what I was trying to get.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles.
He's going to search Jerusalem with candles. Come on.
And punish the men.
He's going to punish the men. See the men. There you go. Come on.
That are settled.
That are settled. Meaning you got your, what you say, the brother got, you said he had, you mean brother got his feet kicked up? You see what I'm saying? It really ain't about you sitting back, you bust your ass today. It's you mental in the spirit, you like that, man. Like you just fucking good, man. Don't know shit. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 15. But Jeshurun wax fat. You see what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, let me get that real quick. First Corinthians 13 and 2. I got it. First Corinthians 13 and 2. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I have nothing. That ain't what the hell I wanted. I thought they cut the joint out. I was about to say. I can come back to this. Just going into it though, but this because that's that. But that's y'all use that part as whacking. That's likened unto when you wax fat. You see what I'm saying? He was fat. He had the abundance. You see, he said he understand all. You know. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, you see, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profited me nothing. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Because it say right here, this is 1 Corinthians 8. And 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth it up, but charity edified. You see what I'm saying? That's that waxing fat, man. You see what I'm saying? Knowledge puff you up. You see? It gives you a big proportion. You see what I'm saying? And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. See that I'm saying? So you gotta be on it, man. This is verse 3. But if any man love God, the same is known of him. You see, the whole time you just got all the knowledge, and if you even got that, and you just done in the spirit done kicked your feet up. Well, real quick. You got that one more time. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Yep. Let me get
award doing that too.
You got something?
Okay.
You got it. If it's on point.
This is from the brother of war, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. Let us not sleep as do others.
That's by the Spirit.
But let us watch and be sober.
I got something real quick.
Okay.
That's the Spirit, man, because that's, you know, where I'm at right now. You know? This is, yep, that's it. Ecclesiastes 10:8. That's definitely not it. What the fuck is it? Oh, Salaki. Ecclesiastes 10:18. By much slothfulness, the building decayeth. Who's the building, man? Let me get 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Real quick. 1 Corinthians 3 and 16.
Okay.
You see? Because the whole time you kicked up in the spirit and that's liking on you being slothful. Really, you done became slothful. You got it.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Now, who is the building? What is that building? Come on.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
There you go, man. You the building. You see what I'm saying? Let me get Acts 7 and 48. Baruch Shah. You got it?
This is Acts chapter 7, verse 48.
Yep.
It says, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
You see it? He don't dwell in temples made with hands. He dwell in you. See what I'm saying? You Israelites, man. Let me get one more scripture real quick to bag that up.
Acts 17 and 24.
What you say, brother?
Another a second witness to Acts 7 and 48 would be Acts 17 and 24.
You bring it up. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Acts chapter 17 and verse 24. The most High that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
You know, he dwell in you. Remember, he said he gonna start. The judgment's gonna start at the house of God. You see what I'm saying? Let me get this ain't the one I want, but we can get this one. I got a couple. This is this is Exodus 29, and then we're gonna go into the lesson. Exodus 29 and 45. And matter of fact, let me go back here real quick. Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. By much slothfulness, the building decayed. Now, who's the building? You got it?
Come.
1 Corinthians 3, 16.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
Who's the ye? He's talking about the Israelites. You see that? Come on.
And that the spirits of the Most High dwelleth in you?
See that? Now this is Exodus 29 and 45. And I dwell among the children of Israel and will be their God. You see what I'm saying? Now let me get this real quick. This is 1 Kings 6. 6 and 13. And I will dwell among the children of Israel, and will not forsake my people Israel. You see what I'm saying? So Solomon built the house and finished it. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's jump back now. You see where this is going. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. By much slothfulness, the building decayed. That's you. Why? Because you got your feet kicked up and you done got complacent. It says, and through idleness of the hands, the house droppeth through. Go ahead and finish that 3 and 16. Or if you finish it, go to the next verse.
Okay. 1 Corinthians 3 and 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High,
Meaning that building, come on.
him shall the Most High destroy.
So that tell you right there, you are the temple. Because he said, him shall the Most High destroy. You see what I'm saying? By much slothfulness, the building decayeth. And by idleness of the hands, the house droppeth through. You see what I'm saying? That's the Lord. That's when the Lord just finish you off. Real quick, I got another one real quick. This is Luke. Let's go to Luke 9 and 62. Luke 9. St. Luke 9 and 62. You got it.
Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow.
Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead.
And looking back.
You see, he said put his hand. See that? What does he just say? He said, Ecclesiastes 10 and 18, by much slothfulness, the building decayed. That's your ass, man. That's everything you done built up. That tower is you. He said, which of you, spirit form real quick. You got it. You can read that one more time. Matter of fact, now you got it.
Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow.
See, there go that hand. See, by much slothfulness, the building decayed. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. By much slothfulness, the building decayed. And through the idleness of the hands, the house dropped through. You got it? One more time.
Luke 9 and 62.
Yep.
And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
You see? So once you put your hand to the plow, man, that's you doing the work. You see what I'm saying? Now let me get where the hell am I at? Let me get Luke 14 and let's start at 28. You got it.
This is Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you, intending to build a tower,
to build.
Come.
See, they're going to building again, to build. Ecclesiastes 10 and 18 again. It says, by much slothfulness, the building decayeth. So you're going to stop building. You see that? Because you got two ways to look at that. It's a building, right? You're building a building. You see what I'm saying? But if you stop, you get in the spirit of doing this, you done wax fat, man, and kick. That's what you done did. And we're gonna go back to that Zephaniah 2, and then we're gonna go into it. And by that time, the building ain't even being built no more. Cause you put your hand to the plow and did some other shit. You see what I'm saying? Started in the spirit first. Then it just manifests. You got it?
Okay. It's Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sit it not down first?
You see, intended to do what?
intending to build.
See, to build. Come on.
A tower.
Yep.
Sit it not down first.
You see that? Because the tower is you. Right? You trying to build yourself up. You build, the tower is the works. You see what I'm saying? The fruits. Come on. Come on.
And sit it not down first.
And sit it down first, right? At the table, looking over the contract.
And counted the cost.
Because we're like a construction company, if you will. You see what I'm saying? Renovations. You see? Come on. And sit it down first. And sit it down and do what?
And counted the cost.
You see? And counted the cost, man. The stipulations of the contract, man. This is serious business. We talking about building. This is serious business, man. Now, real quick. You said, huh? So this is continued. Let's go back to who the hell had it last? I think you got it last. You got it.
Me?
You got it.
You mean Luke 9? Or him at the Luke 14?
Luke 9.
This is Luke 9, Luke chapter 9 verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
See that? So if you look back, you're finished, man. You gotta go all the way, man. If not, you waxing fat, man, and you kicked. Now let's go ahead and you had something else. What was you reading?
Oh, I got the rest of Luke.
You got it.
I got Luke. I got Amos, but that's the first one.
No, yeah, you just got the Luke. Come on.
Fine. So Luke chapter 14, verse 28.
Yep. All through 30. Come on.
For which of you, intending to build a tower, sit it not down first, and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it.
Yep. Come on. You're going to stay in the spirit. Come on.
Lest happily, after he have laid the foundation,
right? You started. Come on.
And is not able to finish it.
You ain't finished. You see? If you don't finish, it don't matter. Did you finish? Come on.
All that behold it begin to mock him.
See that? And it's not even the point of the lesson, but it is, man, because judgment is going to start at you brothers first, us brothers first, man. Okay. And you ones that know, you women. It's going to start at the judgment is getting ready to begin at us first, man. Lord is going to punish people. Go ahead.
Saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
And that's what we're doing in the spirit, man. You know, you're going to get mocked. You started and finished. Come on, bro. You got, not you, yeah. Let's go ahead and go back to the point. So that's that, man. That much slothfulness, the building decayed. You see what I'm saying? That's that. Shit ain't built. You see, it ain't even being built no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's done. They didn't finish. 3-year project, which was a weak project. You trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's a lifelong project, though. Lord expecting that work to be done by the time you get back, man. You got it.
Back to Luke?
No, the Zephaniah. Zephaniah 1 and 12.
Come. Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles.
See, Jerusalem. Then he say he gonna start at Israelites first. That's Jerusalem. Come on.
Time.
He gonna search them with what?
With candles.
Who's the candles? Proverbs 19:27.
This Proverbs chapter 19, verse 27. Cease, my son.
No, that ain't it. What is it? Is it It's a lock. You can read that one more time. But matter of fact, yeah, go ahead and read that one more time. It's 20 and 20. 20 and 27? Yeah, kind of, it is it. 20 and 27. Yeah.
You want me to get one more time? This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time
Mm-hmm.
that I will search Jerusalem
Mm-hmm.
with candles.
That's what we're doing right now. We're searching Jerusalem. Come on.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 27.
Because who's those candles? Come on.
The spirit
The
of
what?
the spirit of men,
Of who?
of man,
Mm-hmm.
is the candle of the Lord Yahweh.
That's how he doing it, man. See that? You got it.
Searching all the inward parts of the belly.
Mm-hmm. Seeing what you truly desire. Just reading and discerning, brother. You got it.
12. And it shall come to pass at that time
Mm-hmm.
that I will search Jerusalem with candles.
There go that search.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's gonna search. See that? With candles, which is the spirit of men. The spirit of men who got the spirit of truth on them. Let me get St. John 17. It's like St. John 16.
Mm-hmm.
And you can start at 11, I believe.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
This St. John chapter 16, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Of judgment.
Start at 7. It's like
Con.
mm-hmm.
St. John chapter 16, verse 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It is expedient for you that I go away.
Mm-hmm.
For if I go not away,
Mm-hmm.
the Comforter will come. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you.
Mm-hmm.
But if I depart,
Mm-hmm.
I will send him unto you.
Come on.
And when he is come,
Mm-hmm.
he will reprove the world of sin.
You see? Who sins? Who's the world? It's the Israelites. Come on.
And of righteousness.
It's family business. And of what?
And of righteousness.
Who's on fire? Who's doing the right thing? Come on.
And of judgment.
You see that? Come on.
Of sin,
Uh-huh.
because they believe not on me.
Men that truly don't believe. Come on.
Of righteousness,
Uh-huh.
because I go to my Father,
Mm-hmm.
and ye see me no more.
Mm-hmm.
Of judgment,
Mm-hmm.
because the prince of this world is judged.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Jump down to 13.
Con.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, yeah, go to 13. Let's get straight to the point.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Howbeit, when he, the spirit of truth, is come,
Mm-hmm.
he will guide you into all truth.
So we can see. That's how we can. Brothers' discernment is when brothers truly in Yahweh by some Yahweh Shah, right? They know, man. The scriptures tell us that, man. The scriptures tell you, guess as close as you can at your neighbor. But it tells us that same anointing teaches you all things you need no man teach you. Meaning man's wisdom. You see what I'm saying? How do y'all know that? You didn't even go to college. We got the spirit. Come on.
But whatsoever he shall hear,
Mm-hmm.
that shall he speak.
See that? Come on.
And he,
So you yell upon the rooftops. These are the rooftops. Come on.
and he will shew you things to come.
See that? And we going into what? What's to come? Hey, the Lord gonna deal with us if we don't got it right, man. You see what I'm saying? And another thing that comes is the family, which we're gonna go into. You got it.
Fine. He shall glorify me,
Uh-huh.
for he shall receive of mine.
That's it on that. Alright. You can finish that Zephaniah 1 and 12, and then we can start with Amos 11.
Okay.
So that's it.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time
Okay.
that I will search Jerusalem with candles
Mm-hmm.
and punish the men
And do what?
and punish
The who?
the men
Mm-hmm.
that are settled
Mm-hmm.
on their leaves,
Yep.
that say in their hearts,
In your mind, see that? Which we search, that's the belly. Come on.
the Lord Yahweh will not do good,
Mm-hmm.
neither will he do evil.
Man, you got the Lord twisted, man. You see what I'm saying? You wanna know why you say that? Let me get Proverbs 28:5.
Evil man understand.
Yeah, that's it.
Evil men understand not judgment.
See that? That's what we was just talking about. See? You don't get it. You see it as hate speech and, you know what I'm saying, being offensive. You're going to get judged, man. But you don't understand that if you're an evil man. Come on.
But they that seek the Most High understand all things.
You see that? They what?
Understand all things.
We can see your desires. We can see what you're about. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to see what the hell you about. Let's get that and then we move on. I believe that's for 1 Corinthians 14 and 5. Well, that might be, I think that's, what's it called? That ain't that. 13 and 5.
Con.
2 Corinthians, by the way.
2 Corinthians.
I think that's,
You said 13 and 5?
yeah. That's fear and trembling. That's what that other one was called.
Examine.
Yeah, that's it. Come on.
2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith.
You see, examine who?
Yourselves.
No, other brothers.
Yourselves.
Come on.
Whether ye be in the faith.
Whether ye be in the faith. You're supposed to get the mote out of your own eye first. That way you can see what's going on. So yeah. Things, what brothers' desires is, you should be able to do that with you gotta do it. Obviously, if you're doing that, you can do that with yourself too. You are doing that with yourself. You're supposed to be doing that with yourself. When you being full of shit. When you're full of it. Alright, you got it. Finish it.
Prove your own selves.
Prove your own selves. Come on.
Know ye not your own selves?
See what I'm saying? Is this really for you?
How that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Because the whole time, he might not even be in you. He probably came in and left. See what I'm saying? Because you're a reprobate. Now let's go into it.
Come on.
People going to learn the hard way, man. Come on.
This Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh.
The days, the end days. See what I'm saying? Come on.
That I will send a famine.
He going to send a what?
I will send a famine.
Come on.
In the land.
Let's get the word for famine. See what I'm saying? In the what?
A famine in the land.
In what? Okay, in what land? Let me get Zechariah 13 and it's been so long bringing this up. 8. Come on.
Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass.
You got it.
That in all the land.
In all the what?
In all the land.
See that? There go the land. Come on.
Saith the Lord Yahweh.
Yep.
2 parts.
See that? Come on.
Therein.
There. Where at?
Therein.
No. Somewhere else.
Therein.
Come on.
Shall be cut off and die.
You see that? How they gonna die? See what I'm saying? So this gotta be the same land. You got it. Come on. One more.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, thy power.
Lord said, check it out. Come on.
That I will send a famine in the land.
That's Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. You know? That's Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua at this point. Yahweh Shah gonna send that famine. Come on.
Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Why he put food around it? Because his word is likened unto food. Let me get Matthew 4 and 4. Oh, Kashaw. You got it.
Matthew chapter 4 and verse 4. But he answered and said,
Ezekiel 3 and
it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Man shall what?
Man shall not
Live by what?
live by bread alone, but by every word
See that?
that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
You see that? So, because that's why you got food based around the word, you know, in the Amos, because the word is likened unto food. You got the Ezekiel 3. You got it?
3:1.
Yeah, eat this roll. Come on.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll.
Eat this what?
Eat this roll.
Come on.
And go speak unto the house of Israel.
Come on.
So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll.
What's the roll? Come on.
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat until thy bowels.
See, there go that belly again.
Mm-hmm.
That belly was in what was it? What was it? The Proverbs 20 and 27. The spirit of men, of men is the candle of the Most High, searching all the inward parts of the belly. What is the belly? It's telling you. Just a pointer. We can read that verse one more time. Come on.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 3.
Because he told him to eat the roll. Come on.
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll.
See that?
That I give thee.
Now, where is this belly at? Come on.
Then did I eat it.
He ate it. Come on.
And it was in my mouth.
It was in his mouth, right?
As honey for sweetness.
As what?
As honey for sweetness.
Come on.
And he said unto me, Son of man.
Now let's find out what this roll is, and where did where is this food going? AKA what this belly is. Even though we don't went over it, but you got it. Before. You got it.
And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel.
We're finna find out what it is. Come on.
And speak with my words unto them.
And speak with his what?
With my words unto them.
That's what the roll is. It's the word. You see that? So, do you eat words? No. Put the food. You supposed to put the Bible down in your mouth? No. Your mouth, your belly. So his belly was his mind. And it went down his bowels. What is the bowels for? The bowels is for digesting, meditating, understanding. So he can go and officially say what he's saying because he understands why the hell it's being said. Let's get some of Job real quick. This is Job, because that's fine. He went there. You see it. Job 12, and let's start at verse. Let's start at 11. Doth not the ear try words? You see what I'm saying? So let's go back to that Ezekiel real quick. That Ezekiel. What was the last verse you read?
3 and 4.
That's the last one.
He said it to me, son.
Speak the words. Is that that was 4? Let me give 3.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat.
Watch this.
And fill thy bowels with this roll.
Fill thy bowels, right? Meaning meditate, digest it. Once it's in your mind. Let me get verse 2 real quick. Go ahead and finish that verse and jump up to 2. Watch this.
Fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee.
With this roll. See that? Come on. Now jump to 2. That's it.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 2. So I opened my mouth.
He opened his what?
So I opened my mouth.
Remember, he's talking about the words the whole time. So what is the mouth? Your ear. You see what I'm saying? It say right here, this is Job 12 and 11. Doth not the ear try words? See that? And the mouth taste his meat. See? So your mouth is clearly your ear. Clearly. And then your bowels, like I said, it go from the mouth to the belly. Right? Down into the belly. Where you get the digestion process going on. So the belly is the mind. The mouth is the ear. The roll is the word. The mouth, the roll is the word. The belly is the mind, right? But in the process, in the proper order, so you can understand it, the roller will be the word. The mouth will be the ear. The belly will be the mind, and the bowels will be the digestion. Digestion symbolizing meditation. See what I'm saying? Understanding. And then the word is so the word is likened unto a bunch of different food, man. So that's why the Lord, if you can understand now, why he said he's gonna send a famine. When you think of famine, most times you think of food. You see? So he ain't telling your ass to sit down and eat this Bible. You're like, yo, you need to sit down and really consider what I put on the plate. Real quick, let's get another one real quick. Let me get 1 Kings 16, I believe. We're gonna do something real quick. Because the Lord's not playing, man. All this is real, you know? Fact. Let me get Luke 22 and 30. And you got that 16, give me 16 at the bottom where it say Jezebel, they ate of Jezebel's table. Should be somewhere in there. It might be not. It might be 9. It might be 9. Or it might be in the 20th chapter.
I got the definition for famine.
Okay, Con. 1 second. Let's do something real quick. Yes, Salakis 18. Yeah, 18 and 19. You got that one? The 20, was it 22?
The 30.
Yeah, oh man. Woo. Man. Man. Go ahead and start at 25. This nuts. Listen to this. Come on.
Luke chapter 22, verse 25. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. But they shall not.
Right? Benefactors. Right? They benefit off oppressing you. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
But ye shall not be so.
You see? Come on.
But he that is
Come on.
But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is the chief, as he that doeth serve. For whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth, is not he that sitteth at meat? But I am among you as he that serveth.
You see what I'm saying?
You want to read it over again?
Yeah, you got it one more time. Come on. It's more to it. It's more to it. That ain't even the point. You got it.
Keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep going. It's cool.
Come. Verse 28, it says, ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations.
Right? So that's the men that didn't look back. Come on.
And I appointed unto you a kingdom.
He appointed unto you a kingdom. You see what I'm saying? Now watch this. Come on.
As my Father hath appointed unto me.
Because remember we talking about famine, and we talking about why the Lord put food around the word. You see what I'm saying? Because the word is likened unto food. And we just went into it. The word is likened unto a roll. Right?
That's also John 4 and 34.
There you go. You can bring that out too. But you got even further example when he says how the depths of it. You're like, yo, you can digest this. You see what I'm saying? Like the ear try words, your mind, the bowels. This is how serious this is. You see what I'm saying? So you got the word being the roll, you got the mouth being the ear, and then you got the belly being the mind, and you got the bowels being the digestion. Meaning your damn time when you meditate on stuff, you reflect on it so you can understand it. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you're supposed to come out and speak it. You can't be speaking when you don't understand. That's why he said, that's why he told him the process of what to do. He like, yo, he like, eat, but do it right. You see what I'm saying? Don't just hear what I'm saying. No, he knew what he was saying. Yeah, Ezekiel knew what he was saying. He like, he was convicted to where he convicted, cause he see it. Why? Cause he understood it. That's the bow part. Now let's go even further. You got it. Watch this. How much this is truly food, right? That's why he really trying to show us a famine is coming. Come on. You can't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh Shai. You got it?
And I appointed unto you a kingdom, as my Father hath appointed unto me, that ye may eat.
Now ye may what?
That ye may eat.
Because that's they doing kingdoms. They eat real good. Come on.
And drink.
And what?
And drink.
And what?
And drink.
You see that? Let me get John 7:38. You got it? Start at 37, actually. You got it?
At my table in my kingdom.
Slow down. That ye may what?
That ye may eat and drink at my table.
At his what?
At my table.
See that? This is a table, man. You being in the truth is at the table. The Lord, that's what I said. The Lord, he trying to tell us, consider what I put on your plate. What your plate is usually on the table. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times. So consider what I put on your table. So if you're in the truth, you at the Lord's table, man. But if you look back, right, that means you walked away from the table. You took a bathroom break and never came back or something. You didn't even consider what was in front of you. It was just a loaf of bread. But that was everything that's about to happen. Everything you need to continue. It was just a loaf of bread, some water, some wine, some honey, some oil, a little simple meal. But that's really that's one of the most super meals you can eat. Because honey cures tons of diseases, right? Oil you can use for light. And then you cook with oil. You see? To where the food is properly prepared for you. That's the oil. You see what I'm saying? Then you got milk too. You see what I'm saying? You got milk at the table. Milk is good for the teeth. Milk is good for the bones. Milk is good for a lot of things. It's good for brain development. It's good for even deeper. Milk is what they suggest when you got stomach issues. You see what I'm saying? Like when you get I don't even want to say nothing wrong, but I know milk is a probiotic, right? That's when you're dealing with getting the gut right. Because if the gut is not right, and it's by the spirit, that's something I wanted to tell brothers. If your gut not right, you can't even think straight, bro. If you got poor gut health, it affects your mind. You see what I'm saying? You got crap in your gut. You can't even think straight. So the Lord know what he was doing. This is so happened, all that's health, and that's the main topics he got here. So you got at the table, right? This table. That's showing you this is a real dinner. You see what I'm saying? This being in truth is like a Passover. After everybody was at the table, you see what I'm saying? It wasn't all done up yet because it ain't the kingdom yet. You think just because we sitting here on fucking YouTube that this ain't everything. That's the point. The scriptures tell you the end of a thing is better. But anyway, at the table you got water, milk, wine, bread, oil. You lucky if you get some meat on it. You see what I'm saying? You lucky. A piece. You might get a piece of meat. Now spiritual because David gave out a piece of meat. A piece. It was just a piece. In the part in the scriptures when he was king and he gave everybody, all the Israelites, just a piece of meat and some wine. He didn't give you a damn cow. He gave you a piece of meat. Just a piece. That's a lot. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sure meat was way better than how it is now. Way more beneficial. So you could do a whole lot with meat. But my point being, you got up, went to the bathroom, and you left. Never came back. You didn't even consider what was before you. You didn't consider you was at the Lord's table. And everything at that table that you seem to be very simple is everything you need, right? And can use. Everything useful. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
All right. Luke chapter 22 and verse 30. That ye may eat and drink at my table.
At whose table?
At my table.
No, what you got going on?
At my table.
See that? So what's at the Lord's table is very simple. very simple dish. A piece of bread and some milk and some wine and some water. You see what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm finna go to Real Lobster, bro. Y'all tweaking. Fuck out of here.
It's crazy though, cause I said, if you eat bread at a pace, you know what I'm saying, at a decent pace, not eating it too fast, it expands in your stomach to where you can get full off of it.
It is.
That's what rice do too.
And this right, that's spiritual. This is an Eastern dish, if you will. You see what I'm saying? Because that's an Eastern or Oriental thing. The brother Rich mentioned rice. You got it. But instead, so you at the Lord's table right now, man. Matter of fact, let's go back. Hold that, and let's go back to the Amos.
You want me to finish this?
You go ahead. You got it.
Says that they may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom.
In his kingdom, right? But you at the table right now. Because of the Passover. You see what I'm saying? That's the last table we updated on. Ain't no new wine came out. I believe that's real quick, you got it.
It says, and sit on my thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
But see, look, we're not even at that table yet. You see what I'm saying? We're not even at that table yet. We're at this table. Real quick, let me get, I believe it's let me get Matthew 20. Matthew 20, and you can start at 13. That should be it. No, let me get Mark. We'll try Mark 20.
20 and 13?
Yeah, let me see that. Damn, I ain't that either.
What did it say?
Just bring that back out one time, what you just read.
Luke.
Mm-hmm.
This is Luke chapter 22 and verse 30. That ye may eat and drink at my table.
At whose table?
At my table.
Yep.
In my kingdom. And sit on the thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
So that's gonna be the new table. We're not at that table yet because that table is in the kingdom. So real quick, let me get Matthew 26. Let me get Matthew 26.
And 13.
Start at verse 26. That's it.
Okay. Matthew chapter 26 and verse 26. And as they were eating.
Yep, and as they were what?
As they were eating.
See that? Matter of fact, let's bring that Amos 8, 11 back out one time.
Come.
Yep.
This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11.
See, this is serious, man. You thought this was simple. Nope.
Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land.
You're going to stop eating. You're going to stop being at this table. You see what I'm saying?
Not a famine of bread.
It's not going to be a famine of bread.
Nor a thirst for water.
Physical bread. You see that? Nor actual water.
But of hearing the words of the Lord.
See that? That's more expedient than everything. Go ahead and bring that back out.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 26.
Yep.
And as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it.
See that? He took bread and blessed it. That's the role. That represented the word. Come on.
And break it.
And break it. See? He gave every man his measure. Come on.
And gave it to the disciples and said, take, eat.
See? How do you eat? Listen. See what I'm saying? Come on.
This is my body.
Come on. And then you listen in Yahushua, right? He said, this is my body. Body what? Body of work. Right? You listen to what he says because he's teaching what he about. His works. He ain't a hypocrite. He perfect. So if you eat that bread, meaning you listen to the words, you're gonna do what he did, aka eat his body. You're gonna have his thus taking on his body of work. You see, you're gonna do the works he did. Come on.
And he took the cup and gave thanks.
And he took the cup and gave thanks. Come on.
And gave it to them, saying,
Mm-hmm.
Drink ye all of it.
Mm-hmm.
For this is my blood.
You see, drink ye all of it, man. Don't look. That's that finish. See that? You got something? Go ahead.
For this is my blood of the New Testament,
Just at John 6.
which is shed for many for the remission of sins.
Yep, that's it. Keep going. Matter of fact, let's keep going. Yeah, that ain't it. Come on. Mm-hmm.
But I say unto you,
Yep, but he says unto you, listen, come on.
I will not drink.
He will not what?
I will not drink.
Come on.
Henceforth.
Yep, from this point on. That's the last time he drunk. Read that one more time. Let's make sure that's what he's saying. Come on.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 29.
Yep.
But I say unto you.
Who said that? Yahweh Shai. Come on.
I
Yep.
will not drink henceforth.
Henceforth. Come on.
From this fruit of the vine.
Yep. Because it's the wine. Come on.
Until that day.
Until that day. See, there it is. Come on.
When I drink it new.
When he drink it new. Come on.
With you.
With who?
With you.
Come on.
In my Father's kingdom.
You see, those that followed him in his tribulation. See what I'm saying? Those that didn't look back. He gonna drink it new with who?
With you.
Come on, where?
In my Father's kingdom.
Where that table will be at. They ain't at that table yet. We ain't at that table. We still at this table. We following the Lord in all his tribulation. That's why this is serious to consider this meal and us being at this table currently. The devil about to take this away, man. Let me get verse 13, because you women think you ain't got nothing to do with the shit, and you do. Your ass gonna die. Come on.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world.
In the what?
In the whole world.
What world is this? Let me get Isaiah 45 and 17. You read it, you got it.
It's Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her.
World.
That's world. That's the word right there. I'm going to read this one again. This Isaiah chapter 45 verse 16. They shall be ashamed. Salat. Verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. And then ye, so you talk about Israel here, and ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. That world, that same world that the brother just read is here. But at the top of the verse it says, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord. And it says, which is an everlasting salvation. Everlasting, that's something that's just going into ongoing forever. Ye, the ye that we're talking here is Israel. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. It's a world, that world again right there. World without end. So we not just talk about everybody in the world. It's specifically, like at the top of the verse, we're going into the Israel. So it's just more clarification. This book only to us Israelites.
We got this again.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world.
See that? Showing you that world is going into
World without end.
that, but He said, "Wheresoever this gospel shall be so preached." One more time.
Wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world.
In the whole world, it ain't gonna be preached nowhere else. If it get preached in Russia, guess what? Cause some Israelites there. Cause who was the gospel for? It ain't talking about the judgments written. Cause yeah, they gotta hear the judgment. If you're not an Israelite, what's gonna happen to you? You see what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that go back to the Luke 22 and 30.
But they ain't. You got it. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say because it say at the end, sit on the throne judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yep.
So
See that?
Only dealing with Israel.
Yeah, they ain't even talking about nobody. See, you. And the point being, man, you got it. Go ahead, just finish that.
Finish reading it? Or?
Yeah. The Luke, Matthew 26, 13.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 13.
Yep.
Really I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world.
In the what?
In the whole world.
Come on.
There shall also this.
There you go. There, come on.
There shall also this, that this woman hath done.
That this what?
That this woman.
With the women. You women got a big part in this. You're supposed to be helping build up the other women. Y'all just sitting around not doing nothing. The older women supposed to be teaching the younger women, man. I'm gonna fucking say it, because ain't nobody else fucking saying it. I don't know what the fuck wrong with people, man.
No respect to persons.
Fucking women got a part in this too. That's why everybody's stupid. Can't keep cussing them out and calling them dumbass bitches and shit. You gotta, listen, man. They got a part in this. Period.
That's right.
Read that one time, bro.
Matthew 26 and 13. Verily, I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world.
This out of the Lord's mouth, man. Yeah, the tabernacle was with men, but the women have a part in this, man. They're part of the nation. Come on.
Verily, I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done.
This woman, see, woman did stuff too. Yahweh Shah saying out of his mouth, he said, wherever this gospel preached, you're supposed to talk about this, man. We talking about a kingdom where we're going to be eating you can't even imagine the food at the table. You see what I'm saying? Because once again, we're not actually talking about food. We talking about this word and things written in it, man, to happen. That's what we got to eat of now. That's and guess what? It's honey and it's bitter. Let me get that Revelation, the 11th chapter, I believe. You got it. There that this woman, come on.
There shall also this, that this woman hath done.
Yep.
Be told.
Be told. See that? Come on.
For a memorial.
For a memorial. Yep.
Of her.
Of her. Yep. Because she anointed the Lord's body, man. Explain that. You see what I'm saying? Y'all shot gonna kill brothers, man. Can't be selective with the scriptures. We can't do that, man. We can't afford it. You younger women, you're supposed to be learning from the older women. And the older women supposed to be teaching the younger women, man. Y'all supposed to have y'all thing going, man. Ain't nobody thinking enterprise. I ain't gonna say ain't nobody, but you supposed to be thinking enterprise like that. But the men gotta get right first. Like the brother said, start with the Israelite man. So you women gonna die if you ain't about that, man. You sitting around being simple, like somebody's expecting you to fucking cook and shit. Goddamn dimwits, man. Lord's expecting you to cook. You need to get your damn sense back, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you at another table. Let's go and bring that out. Let me get that.
Revelation?
Nah. 1 Kings 19 and 16.
This 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 19. Now therefore send and gather to me all Israel unto Mount Carmel, and the prophets of Baal 450, and the prophets of the groves 400.
See that? False prophets, come on.
Which eat at Jezebel's table.
See that? You let your damn woman usurp authority over you. See, now let's see how it's going into the woman. So this the table that people is at right now. But then once this table is gone, you're not gonna have any understanding, and you're not gonna be properly built. It's like you can't go out and run a race if you're not in shape. You ain't eating right. You see what I'm saying? You're not about to survive what's about to happen. That dark winter that's talked about, if you don't got this truth and the sincerity in you, you're not gonna survive. You're not built for it. And the table you can go get built at, because guess what? At that table, talk is had. You see what I'm saying? Counsel is had. You see what I'm saying? Because really it's a round table of this talking. It ain't actually food there. You see what I'm saying? But if it was food, that would be the food. You see what I'm saying? Because it's twofold, it's manifold, man. They talk about that in Job the 11th chapter. You know? They finna shut it down, man. He said a dark winter. That motherfucker be worse than Trump, bro. You already see it. You seen it immediately. But it ain't about them. It's about this. Once the fuck them, if this table is gone, now what? You don't even know how to eat. That's what this is for. You see what I'm saying? You learning how to eat. Did you even know how to eat before this, man? And that's just that's light. This is serious. You off doing other stuff, you supposed to be, your damn head should be buried in this, man. Your ears should be buried in this. Your eyes should be buried in this. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, you need to get with brothers that do. God gonna kill you, man. He gonna kill your ass. You women and you fucking niggas that's faking to be brothers out there, man. You got it. One more time.
Come on. This 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 19.
Yep.
Now therefore send and gather to me all Israel.
See? All who?
All Israel.
Come on.
Unto Mount Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
And the prophets of Baal.
And this is during Elijah's time, which is very spiritual because Elijah came back as John, that bear witness of that light, of the word. You see what I'm saying? And he said he's going to send it in Malachi 4:4. He's going to send us John the Baptist, or is it Elijah again? And he's going to send us Elijah the Baptist. We believe that to be out of business. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Khan. And the prophets of Baal 450.
I believe that to be out of business. You got it. Come on.
And the prophets of the groves 400, which eat at Jezebel's table.
See that? See, he's got false prophets at Jezebel's table. You know, Jezebel, she was a loudmouth. The Lord ain't with that, man. Let me get what's that? I think that's Revelation 22 and 20. Jezebel. Yeah, that's it. Thou sufferest that woman Jezebel to teach it, man.
Okay.
Yep. That should be it.
You said 2 and 20? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Revelation chapter 2, verse 20. Now withstanding, I have a few things against thee.
See that? Yahweh.
Because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess.
See, you soft. When you suffering, you dealing with it. You see what I'm saying? Long suffering to your brother, you just dealing with it. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta be there with your brother. That's what you doing with this woman who ain't supposed to be running her mouth. She ain't supposed to be talking in the churches, bro. You see what I'm saying? We just told you what your damn position is, man. You're supposed to be teaching the younger women, man. Let's talk about 1 Timothy, the 5th chapter, I believe. You got it?
Come. This is Revelation 2 and 20. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee.
So Yahweh expecting this guy to be right when he come back. And that's not how it's going to be, bro. That's not how it's going to be. That's not how it's going to be. But as he said, let the wheat, tares, dwell with the wheat until the end. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what the harvest is for. The angels going to come gather all that out of his kingdom that offends. You see? That get ones to go off, that's off. It's just, hey, bro, it's gonna be bad. Come on.
Because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants, to commit fornications, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols.
This what happened when a woman trying to teach. She teaching the men how to. You see what I'm saying? They ain't your lot. You gonna be teaching the younger women. Get your ass up, man, and get in order. And the Lord all still like that. If you don't like the language, leave. See what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and go back to you can bring it straight up. That's it. Now get that Matthew you had. Yep.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24.
Yep. So that's another table we just heard about. But what does the Lord say about these, dualistic things? Come on. Mean the two. Come on.
No man can serve two masters.
How many?
Two masters.
See? 2 tables. See that? Come on. Woo, the 8. Oh man, that's the spirit. You got it.
For either he will hate the one
Man.
and love the other,
Man.
or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
Yep.
Ye cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
Is that the one about the 2 tables? No, that is it. Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. I'm tripping. One more time on that. Something else I'm thinking of.
There's another one in Luke 2.
No, that ain't it. That's another one, but yeah, that ain't the one I'm thinking about. You got it one more time.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters.
Here we go. That's the one I'm talking about.
For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
Because who come to the table? Servants. You see what I'm saying? So you setting the table up. You setting the council up. Letting them know how. This is serious, man. What's inside the Lord's house? Tables. You see what I'm saying? That's why he said, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Lord. Because it's serious business going down in there, man. You can bring it up. But let me get this real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 21. Man.
Read that again.
Man. This is 1 Corinthians 10. I'm going to get to the point. Verse 21. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of the devils. You see? You got to pick what table you want to eat at, man. Your food getting cold, bro. Come eat. You see what I'm saying? We made you a plate. See what I'm saying? It's a 1611 King James Bible on it. You know? It's your teacher sitting around. Same thing go for you women. You know?
Yeah, I got something for that too.
Go ahead.
It's Joshua chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore, fear the Lord Yahweh, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood.
Look at that, serve. Oh, man.
And in Egypt.
Just don't stop.
And serve ye the Lord.
Man, how you serve the Lord, man? Let me get Let me get Matthew 10. Let me get Matthew 10. Read that one more time. Matthew 10.
It's Joshua chapter.
End of the chapter. You got it.
This is Joshua chapter 24, verse 14.
Yeah.
Now therefore, fear the Lord Yahweh, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood, and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord.
See, serve. See that? Serve. Who at table? Servants. How are you serving the Lord? Watch this.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 40. He that receiveth you.
See that? Put your hand up. Who come to the table? You see that? You got it.
He that receiveth you receiveth me. And he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me.
See that? You see that? Because really, we just work for I won't say Red Lobster, we work for the restaurant of Yahweh Shem Shah, if you will. You see what I'm saying? So when the servant come to the table, set your table up, they sit you, get you set at a table. You see what I'm saying? They bring you, you see what I'm saying? They get you right. You really, yeah, you receiving him, but you receiving his manager too. You see her, you know, her manager too for you women, dealing with the women out there, right? But you're receiving ultimately the owner of it, which is the Father. So that's why he said, serve the Lord. How can I serve the Lord? You see what I'm saying? Because whatever Israelite, if you come into this truth to do your thing, whatever your lot is, you're going to serve Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Who is the he that he's talking to? He said, he that receiveth you, Salakia. Who is the you that he's talking about? He that receiveth you, that's an Israelite. Because only the Israelites can, let me get that, Romans 9:6 real quick. Only the Israelites can do the service of God. Can't nobody else serve, can't nobody else work at this restaurant, in other words. You see? No, you can't be a bus boy, bro. You see what I'm saying? Go to Red Lobster or something. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 6.
Start at 5.
Romans chapter 9, verse 5.
Matter of fact, 3.
Okay.
No, what is it? 4? It's 4. It's Salaki.
Romans chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites?
Come on.
To whom pertaineth the adoption?
To whom pertaineth what?
The adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God.
And what? What's that? That's what we need.
And the service of God.
See that? So only people, he that receiveth you, the you will be an Israelite. Because only the Israelite can serve you. You see what I'm saying? You can only be served, right? The gospel, if you will. The totality of the word, if you will. If you're an Israelite. Because you got a portion to eat of this too. If it tells us that, Jeremiah 25. Let's get that real quick. Let's double down and prove that real quick. Let me get Jeremiah 25 and 15. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 15.
Yep.
For thus saith the Lord Yahweh.
See, he said this, not me. Come on.
Power of Israel.
That's right.
Unto me. Take the wine cup.
Take the what?
Take the wine cup.
See, the owner, he like, yo, they food ready. Come on.
Of this fury at my hand.
The Lord serving fury. Come on.
And cause all the nations.
And cause who?
All the nations.
No, just the Israelites.
All the nations.
See, they have a portion to eat too. See that? Come on. Of this.
To whom I send thee.
See, the servant. See? See that? We serve everybody, man. But the totality of the word, including the gospel. See that? Because Job, he was an Israelite. He said, what shall we have? The totality. Why do I say the totality? Let me get Job 3, and I believe it's 6. Go ahead.
It's Job chapter 3, verse 6. As for that night, let darkness seize upon it.
Get Salaki. Jump to 2.
Okay.
2 and 6.
Job chapter 2, verse 6. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan.
Okay, jump to the end. Oh wait, not in it. Come on. To
the end of it.
Yeah, let me see that. Now, scroll up a little bit. Come on. Yep, 10. Matter of fact, yeah, just get 10. That's cool. Just get 10. That's it. That's the point.
It's Job chapter 2, verse 10.
Yeah.
But he said unto her.
Yep, come on.
Thou speakest.
So he is to talk about Job. Come on. And her is his wife. Come on.
Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
Yep, see. Come on.
What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God? And shall we not receive evil?
What's the good? The good news, the gospel. See that? And shall we not receive what?
And shall we not receive evil?
Totality. See that? So the Israelites, the only people that can eat of this totality. If you a heathen, you just got a portion. That's that cup. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be drinking wine. We gonna double you up with wine. Wine, take them wine all night. It's on me. The Lord like, it's on me. But we eat the totality of the word. We get the full course meal. You see what I'm saying? They come down and just they drink that cup of his fury. You see? So this is serious. You got a serious table, man. The Lord he not playing, man. All this don't make sense for no reason. Man. All right, man. All right, let's go back to your Joshua you had, and you can finish what you had, because we didn't even finish nothing. But
go back to Matthew.
Yeah, because you had it last. Was you reading last?
I was reading Jeremiah 25 and 15. I don't know if you...
Go ahead and finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gonna have to finish that too.
Also, we good on it.
Okay, come on.
Because it sort of is redundant.
Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 15.
Yep.
For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the power of Israel,
come on,
unto me.
Yep.
Take the wine cup of this fury
Yep.
at my hand.
See, because don't you get, when you serving tables and waiting, don't you get directed around? See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come on.
Come on.
That's what he do to the prophets, man. His servants. Come on.
And cause all the nations, to whom I send thee to drink it.
Look, the brother got the war of Israel. The brother put the totality of the whole something. It's like it, the totality, the whole of something. You see? That's why he said, eat this bread. Mm-hmm. He said, take this. How Shah said, he said, drink this cup, drink all of it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Totality. This ain't for everybody. This is just for these other nations. They just got a portion of it. But you supposed to be at the table. This table is your table. You live at the house. This is your house. Your father's Yahweh. You live there, man. You with your brothers and sisters, man. Y'all supposed to have y'all badass at the table eating. Lord come back, find out you in that table eating. It's food all over the floor. You see what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen.
You gonna serve that fury.
Oh man.
Listen, I just gotta serve this food, but I'm gonna serve you some fury now.
He said they sure wouldn't come up here flying up here if they wasn't no good or something. He said, you know, you got it.
You want to read 16?
I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yeah, that's perfect. Go ahead.
Okay. Jeremiah 25 and verse 16.
Yep.
And they shall drink.
And they shall drink. That's a promise. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
They've been drinking. Because then he said, what's the mouth again? The ear.
Mm-hmm.
See that? Come on.
And be moved. And be mad.
They moved. Change of plans. They moved the whole president because of us, man. Because of Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shah and the Israelite men and women. You see what I'm saying? They moved their whole plans. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They moved their whole plans. Basketball don't start back. Really, basketball wasn't even supposed to be ended this year. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's supposed to be playing right now. Mm-hmm. Like the season just supposed to got started. But they finna start 2 seasons in 1 year. Moving everything. You see what I'm saying? Because that's that he have with a short time. The famine of the word is about to, when the famine of the word disappeared, when the famine of the word happens, that means all hell about to break loose. It's done now. The gospel has went everywhere.
It's almost like we got a
restaurant closed, if you will.
Quick little taste of it. You know what I'm saying? With the YouTube going down last night.
That's it, man. You want to see the real thing? Just wait on it then. He said, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord," man. You don't want to see when the famine of the word start, man. If you couldn't watch another video, do another lesson, now what? Let's see how much faith you got now. So that's why you're supposed to be at this table. You can't even spell faith. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to know the depths of things, man. Because that's the totality, right? You see? You're supposed to know the depths of what the Lord allotted to you to know. Because some brothers gonna know more, some brothers gonna know this. But that's why he put brothers together. See? Because you're gonna get whatever was in your lot before you even touch down on earth. I'm gonna give you this much, and you're gonna have this much before your house shall come back. You see what I'm saying? Now your job supposed to be at the table eating, listening. You see what I'm saying? That council. Taking it serious. This is the raggedy table right now, man. This is the Passover table. Because we could go back into that in Matthew 26 chapter. Matter of fact, let's get there real quick. You know? Because that's serious, man. If we wouldn't even be on here if it was still shut down. That's how serious this is, man. You at the table right now, man. You worry about other shit. Lord, see that shit, man. You worry about the wrong stuff. Then he said, can't no man deliver you out my hand. Ain't nothing. When he shut it down, you probably won't even, that's the next part of the lesson. You won't even find, you're not even going to find no brother, man. Lord, disconnect a brother's phone. Brother, the Lord can send a brother across the fucking map and you can't even locate him no more. You see what I'm saying? That's how serious this is, man. Shit just happened like that. Because brother, he said be his pilgrims. I know that's how I move. It's time to move. That's it, man. Lord, I can continue that to the end. Because it's like an audible, if you will. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you had a play call. You plan to get up this morning. But when shit come up, change the plans. That's an audible. You see he finna send a blitz. You playing a video game. You see he finna send a blitz. You need the shotgun, man. You gonna audible into a different play. Because I already know you picked the wrong players finna do the stupid HB draw. You see what I'm saying? When I'm trying to throw the ball, let me audible out of it. You see what I'm saying?
You think you're trying to run through the middle, but you see they about to blitz.
Yeah.
Toss it to the side.
And that's last minute.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You can't even tell everybody. Hopefully everybody paying attention and know, yo, quarterback said we finna audible.
That's teamwork, paying attention to what's going on with the team.
And half the time is everybody on the same page? Hell no. Offsides.
Exactly. That's the beauty of having the greats, you know, in your backfield. They all on the same page. Move.
Man, I couldn't even hear you, bro. The crowd was too loud. Well, you supposed to filter. You see what I'm saying?
You're supposed to be paying attention to what you got in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. You worry about the damn crowd and shit. That's how it's gonna be. Esau can just start flooding us with fake news. He ain't even been sending no real news in the last week, if you notice. I ain't got nothing.
True.
I ain't got nothing. Nothing worth talking about. Nothing. Everything I can talk about is old already. It's last week. 2 weeks ago. Nothing relevant has happened. They keep saying crap about how Trump won't submit. Why do I need to know that? I don't care who caught it coronavirus in his camp. I don't care. What's going on in the world? You see that? If he want to cut you off from the news, he can do that. That's how heavy this is, man.
So you got the 404 error.
Yeah, Lord, how many signs brothers need, man? That's light. Just like yesterday, that was light heavy. That article came through immediately. Exactly. Like they planned it or some shit. How y'all make the article that quick?
You got a whole
this shit. Look, the bulletin, the board, the headline.
You got pictures.
Yeah. When you put the article through, I'm like,
that shit was like that. I didn't even know. Motherfucker told me.
I was like, it had to be playing because I was literally, I'm refreshing the computer, refreshing the phone, just trying to see if it's just the phone tweaking. You know what I'm saying? The brother sent the article through like a minute later.
Crazy. I wouldn't even know YouTube at the time.
I was never.
That made me think. How long was it down for?
Exactly.
No, but I was on it like maybe 5 minutes before you sent the text through, and a few minutes before then, just trying to refresh it, and nothing popping up.
Right. So how long was it down?
Exactly.
Cause ain't nobody. Ain't like every brother. I ain't gonna say too much on here, but you know, on some worldwide job. I know every brother was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I said one of the brothers was going live in the midst of that.
They cut that shit.
Yeah. No, the live was still going.
They cut it. If the web shut down, that's like it's like if the internet go out right now. It's over with. It's gonna stop wherever he. You see what I'm saying?
However far you got.
Yeah, however far you got. Light. It's already set up, man. How the hell they put that article out to get that damn quick, man? But this what you learn, and this what you hear when you're at the Lord's table. You see what I'm saying? They probably got all this shit planned already. Cause ain't no way no article got made that quick.
No, not at all.
For the whole YouTube being shut down, didn't say worldwide. I didn't even go into the article. I just looked. I'm like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying?
You saw SMB.
Yeah, I was like, man, let me just continue. Cause I'm like, I got agitated real quick. I'm like, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that. Now you got an audible. You see what I'm saying? Counterpunch, man. You ain't gonna have time. He can take. Didn't that happen like months ago when they took down T-Mobile's like a T-Mobile? I got it. Matter of fact, I could go into that. Just because it's old don't mean it ain't relevant. They did a T-Mobile I think it was like damn near worldwide outage. You see what I'm saying? Your phone services go out. The damn devil control list, man. That's like when they cut our channel that one day. Many times in a day. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's literally the movie Goodbye World with Kid Cudi in it. That said him and Shorty hacked the whole towers. You know what I'm saying? And basically everybody's phone cut off. The whole world started going crazy. Cause nobody used their phone for nothing.
Crazy, man. Yeah, man. That's it, man. They've been telling you in the movies, everything, man. But see, you got niggas at Jezebel table. Exactly. You ain't hearing this at Jezebel table. 450 prophets at Jezebel, false prophets at Jezebel's table. And they were all Israelites.
Eating lobster.
Yeah, eating lobster, listening to all type of madness. Because that's all the table represent, man. It's the council. It's business. You see what I'm saying? Because what the fuck you think Esau at his table talking about? The elites that run the world. They probably got Jake's faces posted on their wall. Who they want.
They probably got TV screens with
channels. Yep. Yeah. Because they've been hitting brothers. They took a brother down last night, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been hitting brothers, man. Brother just disappeared. You don't even hear from him no more. You go, where the hell that brother go? Page gone.
Yeah, I noticed 2 pages disappeared.
Just gone. Like what? Why us? You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Because we that real table, man. We the only table that matters. We don't need G20 summits. You see that? If we was at the G, that's showing you this is real, man. That table at the Passover is not set up on like the G. You seen the G20 summit tables when all the Edomites was at the table with the silverware?
Fake. Fake eating.
You probably don't even got a damn table. You probably got a spiritual table. You probably got a damn ping pong table you eat on.
It's like the kids table.
Because you ain't got a table. You only got 2 chairs in the crib. You see? But that's perfect, because we finna be on the move. Motherfucker got 60 couches in their house, 7 TVs.
That go right back to what me and I was talking about. When you on the move, you think about trying to put your couch in the trunk?
Exactly. That shit gonna catch on fire. You know what I'm saying?
you gonna end up having the truck catch on fire because that caught on fire because you thought that made sense to bring with you.
You probably ain't have a bag, man. You better if you even have your book bag, because at the end of the day, you can't take none of this job with you. But that's what this famine. That's this famine going. This is what this famine is talking about, man. This is how serious this is. You ain't gonna be able to hear these things no more. You don't know what move to make. You see what I'm saying? Well, you weren't at the table enough. Exactly. And you weren't talking to the right brothers. You at the table running your fucking mouth. You see what I'm saying? Ain't listening. You know the spirits the Lord put at the table. You don't even know who really at the table. We don't even know who we are. That's how heavy this is. We just lining up and making all the sense in the world. We don't know who we are. You see what I'm saying? And you don't know who you are in the spirit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
But we know we're the Israelites, but you get what I mean.
All I was gonna say is we just going off the spirit.
Yeah, but that's how you can't wing it like this. So this is a serious table. This is a serious table. That's why he keeps shutting us down. But like you said, we probably paraphrase because I can't even find it. Pretty much, the man, when the Passover was being set up, Yahushua told the man to set up Yahushua didn't even have no crib. He told the man to set up the Passover for him and his disciples at his crib. It was a regular date, you know what I'm saying? A certain man. Yeah, he set it up and it was ready.
What chapter?
It's like 20 25. It's probably the 25th chapter. Let's see if we can get that real quick. You know, because this is serious, man. Matter of fact, go ahead and bring that Amos 8 and 11 back out real quick.
Okay.
And guess what? It was a snake at the table too. You see? There's a damn snake at the table.
This Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
Yep. And where are those things you had at the table?
Con.
See that? Now, if you was an Israelite, you've been at the wrong restaurant this whole time. You out eating every night, bullshit, partying. You at the wrong table every night. And that table is just likened unto your circle, right? Your counsel. And the scriptures go into what counsel is. But you got it.
Con. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
That's right.
But of hearing the words of the Lord.
You can't eat no more. See that? It's not the ear trial words. You see that? Now let's go back to this. I got it. This is Matthew 26 and 17. It says, I'm going to start at 16. And from that time, he saw opportunity to betray him. You see? Now, you know what? I'm going to start at 14. Then one of the 12 called Judas Iscariot went unto the chief priests and said unto them, "What? See, man, this can't be. This can't be the real dude. Y'all the top, like y'all acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all the chief. You with the Lord the whole time. He gonna go to the chief priest though. The niggas with the title. Man, go ahead, man. This is this how you know it's a spirit. It's like I'm talking to somebody else.
That's like Jake trying to go to IUIC.
That's basically it, man. This is Matthew 26 and 15. And it said unto them, what will you get? And said unto them, what will you give me? And I will deliver him unto you. And they covenanted with him, so they made a deal for 30 pieces of silver. It's crazy stuff. You're gonna get your head. The Lord can delete you permanently. He can kill your spirit. You see that? That's how deep this goes. Like you cannot exist ever again. That's death. Leaving your body, that's not death. That's sleep. To come back to wake up again. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, verse 16. And from that time, he saw opportunity to betray him. Just because they paid him off. He got acknowledgement from the top men, the men with the titles. You know what I'm saying? This is verse 16. He said, 17. Now the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, we're going to close out in a second. The disciples came to Yahushua, saying unto him, where wilt thou shalt Salakia. Now the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Yahushua. Yahushua saying unto him, where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? See that? Because he ain't had no crib. But anyway, it says verse 18, and he said, go into the city to such a man and say unto him, the master saith. That's why the Lord, he like, you see, and then a lot of you people out there that don't take care the brothers teaching the truth, the Lord gonna kill your ass, man. That's why the Lord wasn't tripping over no crib. Here it is, he doing the greatest service that you could do. This is the greatest profession that you can have. And it's according to God, according to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, it is a profession. So he ain't have to worry about no crib. That's why and then by the Spirit, that's why he became a high priest, because the high priest didn't have no inheritance, no land. They can just go wherever and they straight, man.
The Levites didn't have any inheritance.
You can just pick up work like that. You need crib, you need food, you need clothes, whatever. Based off the work, who you are and what the work you do. You straight. You always got it. You can go to another country whenever you want. You see what I'm saying? Another city whenever you want. You straight. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Israelites had like guest beds, basically. A whole nother set for
Guest cities.
Yeah, whole guest cities.
This is continue. The master said, right? So go in, and he said, go into the city to such a man and say unto him, the master said, my time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples. And the disciples did as Yahushua had appointed them, and they made ready the Passover. You see? So that's that. Now when the even was come, he sat down with the 12. You see what I'm saying? And it was at that raggedy table, man. You see? This wasn't some, he didn't go to some rich Jake. You see what I'm saying? He just went somewhere decent he could keep it by the Spirit. You see what I'm saying? That's the table we at. It's the same table. We still at that table. The table that's getting ready to come is in the kingdom. But when this table is gone, that's the famine of the word. That table is no longer around. That was what you seen yesterday, preview. YouTube being gone, table gone. Then, brothers that sent the article, they talking about the 30-day at home, stay at home notice. Lori Lightfoot, man. Lord gonna kill you too. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh by Hashem in the name Yahweh Shai is gonna kill you if you don't repent and take heed to this word when we teaching you people. Lori Lightfoot.
She is an abomination.
That's part of one of Biden's so-called plans to come. 60-day shutdown. Mandatory.
How you know that nigga finna be worse, man? Y'all think it's, man, look, man. So once this table gone, that's it, man. You ain't gonna know. See, it's all type of knowledge at this table. You know what I'm saying? You had all type of, man. You could have been sitting next to Ezra, don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who nobody is. That's how this is how deep this is. And you niggas in the truth bullshit, the Lord gonna kill your ass, man. May kill your ass. You see? So you better get it together. And may he kill my ass if I don't improve, man. You see? But may he have mercy on those that striving for the truth. You see? So yeah, that's that, man. Let's go ahead and get these last scriptures. Go ahead and finish that Amos. And they're gonna do what? Oh damn, what was that? Go ahead. No, that was it. It's cool. You go ahead and get that
Going to 12.
Yep.
This is Amos chapter 8, verse 12. Mm-hmm. And they shall wander from sea to sea.
See?
And from the north even to the east.
So you're gonna be looking everywhere when that famine come. When this famine come, come on.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord. And
really, by the Spirit, if they just do it like we're just taking YouTube down, you're gonna be running all over the net.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Trying to see are they on the, what's some more sites like YouTube? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Do I gotta save it to my files? Do I?
And you damn it, we even damn it, you know what I'm saying? Lord gonna have to put the Spirit on us, because hey man, we know it's gonna happen. And why do you think we moved away? This is serious. If they don't shake you up, you ain't got no fear of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? And then eventually, you know what I'm saying, he take that spirit off you. You know, but you should be shook a little bit, you know? I wasn't shook in the sense that and it ain't that scared shook, I'm saying. But you shook, damn, did I do enough? Damn, did I? You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be good, yeah, am I gonna? If the Lord gonna have me? I ain't worried about if I'm ready. I'm worried about I'm only ready if He got me ready.
That's sincerity. You know?
Huh?
I said that's sincerity.
Yeah.
Sincerity being in fear of the Lord.
That's all I thought about. I ain't think about shit else. Cause if he ain't fucking with me, we can hang it up. I can hang it up. You see what I'm saying? Like, you right in the middle of doing, you know what I'm saying? And here this shit comes, talking about everything, worldwide web, or worldwide internet, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? This is Matthew. So like this is 2nd Ezra 5. We're gonna get a couple more closed out. You know, but I would take that. Hey, take that as a warning, man. Just like that. You know, the brother got something on the comment board that pertain to what we was just talking about. If it's something earlier.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Yeah, we brought that out. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's that line back up to what we was just saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to tell you, man, because that's what that is. That's judgment. That's the jurisdiction of the Father when the word is to be taken, and then when it happens. See? You got it. But yeah, I think that's it, man. Go ahead and bring that Isaiah 32 and 6 out.
It's Isaiah chapter 32, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, Yahweh, to make empty.
To do what?
To make empty.
So this talking about the so-called white man. Come on.
The soul of the hungry.
Right? The soul of the hungry. You see? And let me get Isaiah 55 and 1 real quick.
Okay.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1. O everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye.
Now what? Come on.
Come ye, buy and eat.
You see that? So if you thirst, come to the water. You still holding that John 7?
Okay.
Go ahead. 37.
This is John chapter 7, verse 37. In the last day.
In the what?
In the last day.
That was spiritual. Come on.
That great day of the feast. Yahweh Shai stood and cried.
Because this is a spiritual feast right now. YouTube being blown up like this, and all these brothers and awakened brothers and sisters, Israelites all over the world and planet. That's a big feast. The word everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, it's all you can eat right now.
The buffet.
The Lord, it's a closing time, man. All you can hear. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All you can get rehydrated with. Because the devil's gonna break a lot of you jakes, man. Because you ain't got this word in you. He's gonna break you. Your faith will be broken, and you're gonna take that RFID chip, and you're gonna meet your maker, man. You're gonna meet the Lord. Because it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy like that. Cause you're gonna be so weak, you ain't even gonna have no fight in you in that day. That can happen. That's so real. I don't want the bullet. I don't want to get hit with nothing. Come on, yes sir. You're gonna go back to slave days, and we at the end of it. Right when we at the end of it, man. When you hearing, you ain't because you wasn't at the right table eating, man. You wasn't at the right table. You was at Jezebel's table. Because that's really Esau's table. Because Esau set the woman up, man. He begot Eve. You see? And she was a damn Hamite. You see what I'm saying? Jezebel. You know? But it's a spirit. Because that wasn't the same Jezebel the Lord was talking about. You see? But in the spirit it is. Eve, Jezebel, same person.
That's like Moses' wife.
Yeah. Yep.
She got that mark put on her real quick.
You said she got the what?
That mark, like basically her skin.
You talking about his? Yeah, you said his. Oh, you said his sister.
No, her skin.
You said his sister, right? Yeah, that was his sister. That was his sister.
Okay,
yeah, that was his sister, Miriam. Yeah, because of his wife who was a Hamite. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's right. You know. You got it.
John chapter 7, verse 37. In the last day, that great day of the feast, Yahushua stood and cried, saying,
and how is he standing and crying? Because we got the spirit of Yahushua. We lifting up our voice. We lifting up our voice like a trumpet. He said, "You got it." I ain't the one I wanted, but you got it. No, you got it.
God, saying,
I'm talking about the brother. God, you know Isaiah. That's Isaiah 58:1.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
See that? So, because when it says the Lord cried, right? That's what it said.
Cry aloud.
Yeah, one more time.
Cry.
Cry aloud. When you look up that word cry, it means read. It means to recite. That's what it's talking about. So he was bringing out the word. He was prophesying. That's what Yahushua was doing right here. He was just speaking the word. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Bring that back out. Isaiah 55:1. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1. O every one that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat.
See, this is the only restaurant when you ain't charged. Only thing you gotta pay is attention. You see? And diligence. Making your body a living sacrifice. That's the only thing you gotta pay, man. You ain't gotta pay no damn green faces. Lord said, that's why he said, render unto Caesar's what is Caesar's. This ain't Caesar's, but he got a portion of it. You going into slavery, devil. You damn Edomites. You so-called white people. You fake Jews. You Amalekites.
Because we had to pay some Caesars to get the word.
Yeah. See that? That's why this devil gonna pay. Here it is. You gotta pay for your book. But the Lord set it up to where you ain't gotta pay. You just he'll give you a sword. That's showing you that you ain't gotta pay for it. A lot of swords you get free. You can get a free sword easy.
That's how you can get a free sword on your phone.
There it is. See? The sword free. One more time. The word free, man. One more time.
Isaiah 55 and 1.
Yep.
Ho, every one that thirsteth.
Do what? Come on.
Come.
He said, come. That's what he said, do. Come on.
Ye to the waters.
To the what?
To the waters.
And do what?
And he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Ye come, buy wine and drink.
There you go. Now watch this.
John chapter 7, verse 37. In the last day, that great day of the feast.
Of the what? Of the feast. Come on.
The feast. Yahushua stood and cried.
He stood and cried. You see? He recited what the lit is. He recited the literature. Right? Which is the Father's will. And which is, watch this.
Saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink.
You see that? That's why he said right there. One more time.
Cry. Oh, every one that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. And he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price.
He said, come unto the water. You see what I'm saying? That's right here. So he was reciting that. He was reciting that, man. That's what crying means. So when they say he cries, he stood up and he cried, lift up and cry aloud. That means bring the word out, man. Which is the will of the Father. Go ahead.
God. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
See that? So there you go, man. I got something real quick. This is Psalms 107. And show you this spiritual real quick. This is Psalms 107. I'm gonna start at 1. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh say, whom he hath redeemed, say so, whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said, whosoever he make free shall be free indeed. You see? So we're not in the hand of Esau no more. Those that you have awakened. Those of us that have awakened, we've been awakened. We have had our candle lit, if you will. You see? It says, and gathered them out of the lands. Because that's the last part of it, right? That's the beaming up from the east and from the west and from the north and from the south. But right now, we're gathered with, by him sending the angels out and waking every brother and sister up that was supposed to get it. You see what I'm saying? And you all meet up on comment boards, you all on the web and stuff right there. So everybody gathered, right? That's of the true doctrine, right? Those, you know, because you got brothers and sisters that believe in some crap out there. You know, they ain't got all of it right, you know? But just to show you it's spiritual right now. And he brought us where? To the table. You see? He brought us back home spiritually without putting us to death. You see what I'm saying? You see the Lord, that's a wonder right there. He brought us back home spiritually without putting us to death. So now we at his table, right? We're back home in his house, in our house. You see, where we grew up at. And let me get that real quick. Isaiah 1 and 3. Real quick. That's crazy, man. You know? Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Yep.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
His master's crib. See that? Come on.
But Israel doeth not know.
That's the 2/3. At one point, it was the whole bunch. You see? But the Lord already had it. Israel don't know their home, where they grew up at. You see? They forgot where their father's crib is at. You see that? And what's in the father's crib? Tables. You see what I'm saying? Obviously. Come on.
My people doeth not consider.
They don't even consider they not at home. They're at Jezebel's table, which is Esau's table. You see what I'm saying? They got the view with all those women talking about folly, putting everybody to sleep. You got Michael Strahan being a co-host with all these women. He at Jezebel's table. Like a damn woman, man. You can't make this up, man. And that's a whole Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You got it. That was it? Okay, Con. What was you just reading again?
Isaiah 1 and 3.
1 and 3. Go ahead. Matter of fact, it was me. So like I said, in the spirit, we back in the Father's house. In our house where we grew up at, right? That's the master's crib. Who is the master? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. We just read it in Matthew 26 when he said, go into the city and tell such a man, the master said. See that? Now, what's in this house? The table. So now, if you awaken at this truth, you are spiritually at that table. Being this truth is for you to be passed over once the destruction hit. So it's this is spiritual Passover. This you know. So we spiritually have been gathered. We spiritually are at the table right now. And what's the next part? What's the process of becoming a living being? You got to be a what first? A spirit. You see that? Then you get the physical part. He put you in the physical side of it. You see? The brother Kazak was just talking about that. The Lord, I think I was watching some of the 4-hour lesson he did, and I didn't get through it all, but he was saying how, you know, it's just amazing. The Lord, he put your spirit in the body. You're supposed to be able to look at yourself and be like, I got hands, and that's true. But people really think they're this.
Right.
But if I'm real consciously, well, I know damn well I'm not this. Because this got to perish. So, you know what I'm saying? So the first side of everything is the spirit. Then you get put in the physical. So in the spirit, we at the table. In the spirit, we've been gathered. Physically, the second part, we're going to be physically gathered, beamed up. And then we're going to physically be at the real table eating. For real. But then, even then, it's going to be spiritual, what he means by that. We're going to be eating for real, for real. You see what I'm saying? Because how we eating for real right now is we getting put on game. You see what I'm saying? And then we're gonna do it the same way in the kingdom, but it's gonna be a physical table as well. We're gonna actually drink wine with your Howard shot. But he gonna actually give us a higher doctrine, man. He gonna actually give us the meat. He gonna put meat on the table now. You see what I'm saying? He gonna really show us what's going on. He gonna really show you how to get this back, how to do this and do that, man. We're not gonna die no more, none of that. But anyway, let's keep going. It says, now once YouTube gone, you ain't gonna hear none of this no more. That's what you have. Hearing this allows you to have fight in that day. When Esau, because he fuck around, come kick the doors down in these 30 days, 60 days. That's what mess around and happen. You ain't built up. You gonna fold. Don't kill my baby, please. You gonna rebuke your how about Shemal shop. You gonna denounce the Lord. And they still gonna kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, anywho, and gathered them from the lands, from the east and from the west, from the north and from the south. Because Israelites everywhere. That's why you got Israelites all over the web waking up. Way over the east, way in China, way
all four corners.
Brazil, Peru.
Exactly.
Everywhere, man. The north. We in the north. North America. You see what I'm saying?
Holland, Germany.
Everywhere. That's all directions. And how do we know that? Because it is web. You see that? And then that's what the web kind of represents.
Exactly.
Gathered.
Exactly.
The spider bring it all in one place.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Every web within the web is connected.
That's why they call it the World Wide Web.
And what's the shit called? The honeycomb thing. What is it? They talked about it in the Avengers Endgame. I can't even think what it's called. Damn, I can't think what it's called. But it's like a honeycomb.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You know? But yeah, that's it, man. And it looked like a web. Huh?
Some hex or something like that?
Nah. You thinking of the shape, but that's how it looked. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's called, I forget what it's called, man. They talk about it in Avengers Endgame. That's what they was using to move around and change memory and, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's all the internet is. Mm-hmm. It's that. I forget what it's called, man. You can look it up real quick, the thing they was doing on, because that's, look, the famine is really the word, but it's the internet being gone, man. That's how they gonna do it. And then, obviously, brothers ain't gonna be on the street no more. But how is this really spreading? Brothers be on the street or on the internet? You see what I'm saying? What was it? It was something they was using. Matter of fact,
that's that we use the internet to show that we on the streets.
I got it right here. Cause when we went to see it, I took notes. Yep, here it is. They was using. This it. Quantum. Yep. Listen to this. This is crazy. So this Avengers Endgame, right? Thanos was said to have opened a portal and walked. Thanos was said to have opened a portal and walked through, and we don't know where he is now. That's your Howard shot. We're gonna keep going. Thanos talked a lot about his great plan, configuring his daughter. Thanos has a retirement plan. What the hell is that? Yeah, see?
That's why I looked up quantum portal. That's what came up.
You can throw it up there. Now watch this. Cause really, what is a portal? It take you into another world. That's all the web is. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
the Lord brought us back to His house by you being able to put this video in. You see what I'm saying? And you back spiritually in His house if you're an Israelite. That they know what's going on, man. It's a controlled. Listen, Thanos gets jumped and killed, beheaded. America, controlled chaos is what they did in that movie. These are notes. It's a quantum realm. It's different. That's what that is. The quantum realm. Enter to effect. It's like enter to effect and leave right before the doom. And leave right before the doom. Through Thanos. Time travel. That's all. So that whole quantum thing. That's pretty much the understanding of the internet, man. Cause it say time travel machinery. You time travel on the internet. What do they have at the top of your Chrome settings? History. You see that? You can't make this up, man. The Lord set this up, man. He told us about this. Let me get that real quick. Daniel 12:4. Once this gone, the internet is the most critical tool known to man. You know?
Daniel chapter 12, verse 4.
Because the prophets will be on it. You got it.
But thou, O Daniel,
Yep.
shut up the words
There
and
it is.
seal the book,
Yep.
even to the time of the end.
So it's going crazy right now. Look how much depth we going into the word right now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord, that's how I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like the understanding is just coming like this. You know what I'm saying? You weren't thinking like this.
And you talk to the old heads, they be like, y'all, the youngest, y'all got so much information. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They understand. They didn't have that back.
That's how you know.
Coming up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
That's how you know we in the he said till the time of the end.
Con.
That's how you know we in the end. I was literally just, man, I'm like, man, this gotta be the end. All right, it's too much shit I'm receiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be getting this much debt like this, just cause, you know.
They was using that in Thor too. He had like the whole the doorkeeper.
Yep.
He controlled the whole quantum realm like that.
And that's all internet is. It's that the whole.
It's that gateway.
It's the whole concept of quantum. That's what that's the main thing I took out of that. I'm like, bro, it's the internet. Look, changing the past. It's a quote they said. Changing the past doesn't change the future. You see what I'm saying? These stones have been in a lot, because they were trying to get into the stones. These stones have been in a lot of different places throughout history, right? And what are we liking to? The stones. You see? That's the prophets. You see, the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. You see that? It says, and then he said, Yahushua said, he said, I tell you that many prophets that have been before you, they've searched deeply to know the things you know. So we know way more now. You see, because these stones have been in a lot of different places throughout history.
Yahushua also said that he told them everything.
Yep.
That he knew.
That's why you hear a lot of people say they feel older than what they are in their spirit. You know what I'm saying? Or you hear most be like, man, I feel like I've known you like forever. Type job. Because
everybody been really stones by the spirit. You just not of this building. You see what I'm saying? We're a certain type of stones. We're the stones for the building of Yahushua. That we're the building he dwells in. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, to bag you up, like yeah, everybody see. You know what I'm saying? People all know in their spirit this is the end. This shit is over with. It says, this is the last one to get. It says quantum physics used to travel time. That they was breaking. It said, and then I put breakdown of the internet. They use quantum physics to travel time. All that is that's the breakdown. They really was breaking down the internet. If you go back and watch that movie Avengers Endgame, they was just breaking down the internet to you.
You got the definitions.
Okay, Khan. Yeah, we're in with what the brother got. You got something?
Finish that, Daniel.
Yeah.
Khan, this is Daniel chapter 12.
Because it's going to it too.
Verse 4.
People going to realize when you see things like YouTube shut down worldwide, you realize the value of YouTube. You see what I'm saying? You realize the value of the people who was on YouTube actually. Fuck YouTube. Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
So this book was once sealed and now it's being broken down like, man, we running through it at this point. Come on.
Many shall run to and fro.
Started to.
And knowledge shall be increased.
People do searching the web all day, every day. A nigga just being on Instagram all day gonna fuck around running to the truth. Just scrolling.
It's there.
Just scrolling. He running to and fro through many pages. He just running to the truth. He sitting there reading. Whole time he don't tell nobody he's found out he an Israelite. Lord got you. See that? He got you. He made sure you was gonna get it, man. The web, see, all brought all in one place.
That's right.
So we at this table right now. Let me go ahead and get this last scripture. Yeah, that's it. Yep, because the table's going into that. You can bring that up too. We in what brothers got.
We save it for now.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get this. This is because that wasn't even the point. So and gathered them out of the lands from the east, all spiritual, and from the west, from the north, and from the south. They wandered in the wilderness. See, they left. It says, and in a solitary way, they found no city to dwell in. Hungry and thirsty, their soul fainted in them. You see that? That's what's gonna happen. He said, if your strength be weak in that day, your strength is weak. That's paraphrasing.
Faint-hearted.
Yeah, you faint-hearted, man. Then they cried unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in their trouble, and he delivered them out of their distresses. You see? Because the Esau reads our history and know that that's what happens, and that's how it usually goes down. But Jake ain't gonna be able to cry this time. He said, I'm gonna laugh this time when your fear comes. You see? It's gonna be crazy. Because this him answering you. Him having his restaurant open. Because it ain't nothing but servants. Yeah, come in. He said, come. Look, he said, come in Isaiah. He said, come. The door is open. Big doors, too. Yeah, big doors. You know? Now, it's hard to find this restaurant. Don't get it twisted.
Right. It's just like finding that website that you forgot, that address.
That straight gate. You that be that the wide gate, many there be that go in, and the straight gate is few that be that find it. See that? You can go ahead and this is Sirach 37 and 12. You got it. Right back.
Come on. Sirach chapter 37, verse 12. But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest, to keep the commandments of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee, if thou shalt miscarry.
That's a good one, you know? So that's clear cut. We ain't got to break that one down. It ain't clear cut. You really could expound on it, but we won't for now. You got it? Get something else.
Come on.
Any scriptures you got? I know we need to bring all the definitions up. Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
See? It say in the great end of the feast, he stood. He stood up. See that? That's the standard. Because stand going to standard. See that?
And set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
We went into the towers earlier, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
The tower, forget what scripture we was going into. See? It's all one big symphony, man. What was that? The tower. What tower was we going into? What scripture was that? The tower. What's somebody paraphrasing?
I got all the scriptures, so if you see what you know what I'm saying, can make sense of.
Bring this out. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find it. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh, receive it, and he that seeketh, find it. And to him that knocketh, it shall be opened.
You want all these scriptures up? Damn. This is crazy. I know you be bringing a lot of it, but dang. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, your pastor ain't gonna read this many scriptures in a damn week, in a month. A year, yeah. He probably ain't read this many in a year.
He probably got one scripture for every month.
Above Wednesday is what we brought out today. First Peter 4 and 7.
Everything from today. That's exactly what we brought out.
Yeah, I don't even know the date, so that's why I didn't want to sound stupid.
It's the 12th, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
All these scriptures.
How the Spirit moves.
Mm-hmm.
And how much of this word.
I think it was a paraphrase. I think I was talking about how the rooftops. I think that's what he was talking about.
That's what
Look, every time I'm in here, Esau try to kick me out the app. Anytime I'm going through here, he be trying to kick me out.
It's crazy. You got it.
Slack, did you want me to finish the Habakkuk?
Yeah, Con. We finna close out in a second after this.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Yep.
And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Yep. And what's the table? Your phone. When you go into it. You know what I'm saying? That's a tablet. It's a tablet right here. You can't make this up, man. You know what I'm saying? We bring it out, make it plain, simple, understood for you.
At the beginning of every book, it's a table of contents.
You know, but you putting it upon tables though. The tables is the digital digital device.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got but and matter of fact, that's the origin of this table right here. This is the table. Because he wrote, and that table means tablet, right? That stone that Moses had the law wrote on, right? The Lord's word wrote on, that's on this. You see what I'm saying? So you taking that's on this book the brothers just picked up, the Bible, and you're transferring it through an email, if you will, right? Which is a lesson that you publish, which is a live you publish, and it comes to this, they tablet. This, they tablet. You see what I'm saying? You make the words come up on a tablet, man. You can't make that up. You can't make it up. Because tables means tablet. That's the thing that the Lord wrote his word on. The word all on the phone right now. That's the Lord, bro. You can't make it up. You got something else? I think that was it.
There's a little more on it.
Go ahead.
It says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run.
And plain meaning complete too. Because that's what Jacob mean. Jacob characteristic was is perfect.
And complete.
Meaning, yep.
Done.
Yeah, done.
And make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
See that?
I forget the specific point that you had made, but you had brought running with the word, and that's what came to mind.
Buffet, he got buffet. It says meal consisting of several dishes from which guests serve themselves. That's a brother page, man.
I was gonna say, literally, YouTube is a table. Us going live is the table.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah,
You at the table right now. But the buffet is where? Really? Because all the brothers that teach Yahweh Bashmiel Shah's truth, that's a big restaurant in its totality. When you go to a channel, yeah, because
they got different sections of types of food to eat.
Yeah, but this is saying buffet say meal consisting of several dishes from which guests serve themselves. So that's when, when you go to a brother channel, and they got everything on there you want to eat. You need to eat. You see? The guests serve themselves. You can't make that up, man. It says, food, any nutritious substance that people or animals eat or drink. See that? Because food is also drink, or that plants absorb. And you're likening it to a plant and a vineyard, right? And a tree, which is a big plant. Or that plants absorb in order to maintain life and growth. See? That's why he said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord. The prophets, man. That's you. You know how many J's gonna take the chip because they didn't know whether or not, they can't remember whether or not they were supposed to take it or not. They didn't know if this was the mark of the beast or not. They just thought that's what was gonna happen. But you got told, you just forgot. You see what I'm saying? Now let's keep going. Cry. Korah means to call out, recite, read. You see, cry out, proclaim.
I got something going to that buffet.
Okay, go ahead. Before we keep going.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 11. Even unto this present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place.
Buffeted.
Buffeted.
So yeah, that's different. But
that's different.
Yeah, but that's in the physical sense, because we really not without these things. We got it. We got it in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And we got our daily bread. You see what I'm saying? We got enough to get us by physically. So that's what he means. We physically don't have these things, but in the spirit we do. You know. Let's see. This is quantum. A quantum bridge in the quantum realm. Space and time are believed to be irrelevant. That's crazy, because really with the internet, time is irrelevant, because time don't exist on the internet. You can just always go to it. Right. If it's still posted, it's always there.
Find articles from whenever. You could just search whatever. It'd be like published 1968 or whatever. Maybe not that far back, but
you're right.
You could even get it if it is, because
they got stuff on the way from 1968.
Exactly. You can go search, like, let's say the New York.
All the pictures of the curses.
Great example.
Internet, a global computer or network providing a variety of information and communication facilities. This is a deep lesson right now, man. You can't, bro. It says, and communication facilities consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. So yeah, that's what the internet is, man. It's a network. What is a net? You see what I'm saying? It's like a web. What does a basketball net look like? You see what I'm saying? Because the pretty much the net catches the ball. That's why when you step into a spider and it looked like a web, right? That's why they call it the internet, aka the web, the World Wide Web, right? Because when you walk into a web, it catches you. You see what I'm saying? Stuff sticks to it. That's what the web do. When you post something up, it's forever there. It sticks to it. It's a web. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord, now how powerful is it that the Lord telling you that's going to come to an end, man? You can't get your daily fix no more, your daily laugh. Jake, wake up, get straight on Instagram. That shit's gonna come to an end, Jake. But it's really, it's the famine of the word, man. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about the internet. We talking about the word. Yeah, he got it. I think that's what I'm reading. No, okay, come. Go ahead, you got it.
This is the word network.
We're gonna close out.
Network.
It says an arrangement of intersecting horizontal and vertical lines.
So it's a net. See that? And that net looks just like a web. It looks just like the quantum. You know what I'm saying? Go look up the picture of the quantum. It looks like the honeycomb. That looks just like the web. The spider web, if you will. You see what I'm saying? And really, the spider is Esau. You know what I'm saying? Because he can catch you up on the web.
Baiting.
You
Facebook, you niggas indict yourself on Facebook. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say. I said you get caught, you get stuck in it. That's where it take you a minute to get out of it. That's why you look at mothers. They waste a whole hour scrolling through stuff. They say to themselves, "Oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get off. We'll be there for another 30 minutes, an hour,
Yep.
scrolling."
That's it.
So I got another second definition. It says, a group or system of interconnected people or things.
See? Who's interconnected? All you Israelites that's been separated from each other. See that? So he had to give us the web to bring us back to his house in the spirit. That's our house.
That's them intersections to talk about. That's how we come back across each other.
And I got one more. It's a computer network. It says, a computer network is a group of computers that use a set of common communication protocols over digital interconnections for the purpose of sharing resources located or provided by the network nodes.
You got it. If you want to speak on it.
I'll get the picture. That's these are all different sources, all connected. Just like how I said, the lines, given the same information and resources.
That's it. It's all coming from a hub, a source. See that? Lord, so it's easy how we could this picture shows you how the Lord's gonna make his word become famished. He's gonna take away the very way that you get it. Men off the streets. We did a lesson not too long ago called the Lord's gonna mute the prophets. That's another way. You run into them, Lord will make a prophet go dumb on you. You see what I'm saying? Then he gonna take away YouTube. We seen it, man. Cause what's the point of him trying to take every brother channel down? We gonna keep making channels.
Obviously, you see that.
Yeah. I'll sacrifice YouTube. You see? The devil go. He play like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, building a temple, World Wide Web, an information system. The soul is set up to hold all the informations for you Jakes that's dumbasses walking down the street. You know how you just run into a random web in the middle of the street? It's like from one building. And all on it, when you run into it, right, the web, you run into something on the web, all the information is there. Once you finally get a phone, Jake, in the hood, you're going to run into stuff. That's the web caught. Like who you were. You know who you are. Your damn identity. You see?
That's what like what cameras are, though, in a sense too. That range that cameras can see, that's the line of the web. So like,
yeah, you got it.
So like you looking at like a circle, like a street circle, right? And you got all the lights around the street. Each light got a camera.
The street lights.
Each street light got a camera on it. Everything that they see is a specific line. But if they're all in the same area, they see the same things from different angles. So wherever you are, specifically talking about Jake, you know what I'm saying? You run in between one of them cameras. You caught in the line. You caught in the web. You know what I'm saying?
You can keep going on it, man. They say, which allows documents to be connected to other documents. Woo! Man.
Device is in airplane mode, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
Look, I ain't even said none of this damn thing. Nor is the screen even on. Esau got your devices tapped. This is what the hell we at? Let me see. It says, which allows documents to be connected to other documents by hypertext links, enabling enabling the user to search for information by moving from one document to another. Woo, man. Man. Yep, see, nutrients. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Oh, man, this is crazy. Let's get malnutrition real quick. Lack of proper nutrition caused by not having enough to eat, so that's why you gotta do the work, not eating enough, you see, of the right things, you know, so you gotta examine yourself, you gotta be circumspect and be wise to Esau's devices, man, right? Because he want an advantage, or being unable to use the food that one does eat. You see what I'm saying? Because you have no wisdom. You learn and you don't apply nothing you learn. You see what I'm saying? You learn what you need to do and you never do it. You see what I'm saying? So you're malnutrient. The food, you're just wasting your food. It's like you try to feed the baby and they just spit it out. Anyway, as the Lord says, Matthew 6:11, give us this day our daily bread, man. That's it. So every day something comes out that somebody needs, you know? Or you're gonna on the web, you're gonna run into what you need. Or if you actually know, you know, men of the Lord, possibly, you know, hopefully elect, you're gonna get what you need. You see what I'm saying? You might have numbers or known person. Now anyway, we get this last one. Web, a network of fine threads constructed by a spider from fluid secreted by its spinnerets used to catch its prey. So he know pretty much we are indicting ourselves because this is showing him who he needs to get. Who's not with this RFID chip and who the Israelites are. They told him, so this is them. We always knew it. We're going to give them this web. Even though the Lord is ultimately in control of it and set it up, right? But we're going to give them this web. And they're going to, if Jake shot somebody, he's going to tell me.
That's right.
If they're really the prophets, the Israelites, they're going to tell me. You see what I'm saying? If they really want me to go into slavery, if I'm really going into slavery, because that's what we're reading over here, they're going to tell me. Because we know they're the Israelites. The web is used to catch its prey. You see? And it's also used to get you niggas marked, all you niggas, so-called black, African Americans, Native American Indians, West Indians, Latinos, Latinas, Negroes, Black Lives Matter, men, women, and children. The web is used to mark you, is to catch you up. Because you're going to be found guilty in that day knowing that you ran across this. And you paid it no mind. Like that goddamn King Von video. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people fucking seeing this video and they don't watch nobody watch no lessons. None. Few, but that's how I know it's real because a few people subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't see no difference in that, in the watch.
So when we hit the highways, all these Jason we walk past.
We give you the channel, but you probably never go watch. That's why by the Spirit we stopped giving the channel out. You know what I'm saying? But Lord willing, this has been edifying. Brothers got anything else?
Still got the John 6.
What you had in that? Oh, well, you got it. Go ahead.
John chapter 6, verse 47. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. I am that bread of life.
So meaning, you hear these words, you eat them. You see what I'm saying? You digest them. You're going to have that everlasting life. That's why you want to be at this Lord's table, because this is the only place where that bread is served. You see what I'm saying? That true bread. That's the bread that's going to lead to everlasting life, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It's a table.
You know? You throw it up there. You know? It's the Lord's table, man. That's the Passover. That's basically what this is. You in this to be passed over. If you weren't at the Passover, you know what I'm saying? Your ass got killed that night. You weren't at the table. You ain't eat no lamb. You ain't eat no bitter herbs.
Exactly.
You got, I love the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you feel in your spirit, this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay. Feel right.
If I don't do this, or F this up, I'm finished.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, we're going to close out. All right? So, man, famine of the word, man. Take this as a warning. see how serious this is. This is really a table setup. This is really food. You'll starve to death without having food, right? You know? When the smoke really comes, you people not even gonna know how to react, man. They talking about keeping people 30 days at home, 60 days at home, man. And see, at the Lord's table, we talking about how to get out of it. The water. You know? Lord willing, we really, you know what I'm saying? We know who this book say we are. You know what I'm saying? So the rest got it, but everything's playing out, man. We know it, man. So as I said, that's why you want to be at what the hell's going on, you know? And then when Jake finally get it, it's gonna be too late, dude. The devil gonna take the web down. You know what I'm saying? You've been at home all these on the 55th day. You want to try to see what's going on, and on that 55th day, because you know the 60-day shutdown, staying at home, he take the web down, because that's gonna shake us. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, we go ahead and close out. Give our honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakodash Rakah.
Shalom.
That's gonna be a lesson to rewatch multiple times.